It's the GOAT here, the greatest of all time sports traveler. And you can't tell what's behind me, so I'm going to tell you what it is. This is the National Football Stadium of Kiribati. Look carefully. That's one of the nets without a net. And the other one is way the hell over there, and it also don't have no net. And as you can see, very unpleasantly, the field needs a little more than some TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Ain't no waterfalls here either, brother. I am on the island of Kiribati, where my late father always said, "You're best to live mas," young man, which would be him, me, his son, the firstborn. So this is, by far, nice people here. They don't speak any English at all, but they're nice people. This is the poest country in Oceania I have been to. In fact, I got a warning of that yesterday or 2 days ago from a lad from Canada, which I can't believe they're still friends with us Americans with all our crazy politicians. But this lad from Canada works for one of these think tank non-profit organizations, or organization as they say in Canada, will not tolerate failure. And he was in the Marshall Islands doing some business for his think tank, and we were sharing a van ride from the hotel in the Marshall Islands to the airport in the Marshall Islands, and where he proceeded to tell me that he had just had a conversation with the ambassador to Australia, I'm assuming it's in the Marshall Islands, that you're going to see a lot of poverty in Kiribati, and he was right. Very poor country. I'll give you a panorama to show you how this place is. Now, before doing that, I'm a positive man. My dad always told me to be positive. Walk on the bright side of the road, as Van Morrison would sing, and as the Grateful Dead have sung and others have sang. So positive side here in Kiribati, the people here are always smiling. I mean, this is like, it's put perspective for me. Like, place is poorer than a church mouse times 10. But the people are smiling. So, what does that tell you? You know, and then the other thing I noticed is they love to sing here. I'll put up one of the singing videos at the airport. And there was some church services going on yesterday, Christmas Eve Mass, and they were singing. Very Christian nation here. Needless to say, I have not seen any Jewish or Muslim religious artifacts here. Very Christian nation. And I was very grateful yesterday that at Parliament on a Sunday, on the 24th of December on a Sunday, that they let me into the grounds of Parliament, and I was able to get some pictures of the flag of Kiribati, which was flying beautifully. Today the wind's so-so. As you can tell, you can hear me pretty good, not much wind. That's the other thing about Kiribati. It's not as windy as any other islands I've been to. But very friendly people. Still, the #1 friendliness goes to the Solomon Islands. Friendliest people in Oceania. Haven't been to Nauru yet, but Nauru, you got to top the Solomon Islands. Probably not going to happen. Will Nauru top Kiribati for poorest country and dirtiest country? I don't know. Now, let me give you an example of the poverty and the dirtiness of this place. It's not pretty like me, let me just tell you. So you have been warned. By the way, it is a Christmas Day, 25 December. Merry Christmas to you, although you probably ain't watching this video on Christmas Day because you got better things to do. On top of that, I'm not even going to post this video today. Why? Because I said I was the prettiest. I didn't say I was the hardest working. I ain't going to post this video today. What, you crazy? I got better things to do. But let me give you a panorama here of athletic facilities in Kiribati. So, allegedly, the soccer field starts there, and it goes here. Now, the flag you see over there, ladies and gentlemen, that is the Ministry of the Interior. I was there yesterday when the flags were going full ablazing before the rain came in. Here is what appears to be a volleyball court. And by the way, it's hotter than a rat's patootie. It's probably about 11 o'clock in the morning here. And over here, this is a very common setup here, this triangle. This is just basically shelter because none of the homes have air conditioning. But people today are just sheltering in place because it's Christmas Day. They're with their families. Haven't the faintest idea what this piece of junk is. We're gonna walk this away now. Give me a moment. The goat has to get his things so some dog don't eat it. That's the other thing about this island here, ladies and gentlemen. Lots and lots and lots of stray dogs. And if you're not careful, they're gonna eat you. Except for me, I beat them with a stick, because I am the greatest. So this, I'm still not sure what on earth this is supposed to be. A multi-purpose something. Let's go explore, boys and girls. I'm not sure what the hell this is supposed to be. Did I mention there's some trash here? I mean, I like to talk trash. I like to talk trash, but that's a lot of trash. Now you might be wondering, Mr. Sports Travel, what's with the hat, brother? Well, number one, I'm fair-skinned white boy. I gotta wear a hat in this kind of heat. And this is the only hat I got. And by the way, this is the hat of the AFL champions that I was at on 30 September in Melbourne at the cricket ground. To Collingwood, Collingwood. I don't know how to sing the song. I said I was the greatest sports traveler. I never said I was the greatest singer, and I'm not. I'm not sure what it is exactly. You can see that's a house there, and they're doing their dirty laundry, as Don Henley would say. Not sure what the hell these brothers are doing, but they're hanging in the shade. Now let me show you the basketball court, which is over this way, boys and girls. Here you have the National Basketball Court. And that flag right there, that is the police department. Not for the entire island, just for this part of the island. And my hotel is about 500 meters that way. See that bird? That was a cute looking bird. These is all housing right here. But as you can see, even the basketball court needs some TLC. Got yourself some fun graffiti here. So there you go, boys and girls, children of all ages. You just got yourself a tour of the epic sports facilities in the island nation of Kiribati. So if you're complaining about your neighborhood park being dirty or your city being corrupt, I only got one thing to say. Shut the fuck up, because your place is going to be 10 times better than this, I can guarantee it. But you know what? The people here are very friendly, and I did watch their athletes in Kiribati compete in the Pacific Games. For that, also check out the Solomon Islands page and some of the videos on my YouTube channel, MrSportsTravel.com, MRSportsTravel.com, because I am the Marco Polo of sports travel, the greatest of all time, the everywhere man. I am the Johnny Cash of sports travel. Having a good time here. I actually fly later today to Nauru, which will be my 14th and final independent country to visit in this region. These 14 independent countries are recognized by the United Nations. Judge that forever however you wish. There's obviously many territories in Oceania. Cook Islands is part of New Zealand. Guam, American Samoa, part of the United States of America, of which I am proud to be an American. So I didn't go to every territory, I go to every country. I did go to French Polynesia, Tahiti, and Moorea, islands close to one another. But beyond that, and I went to Guam. Guam's a beautiful island. I have not been to other territories that are part of other nations. For example, French Polynesia is part of France, and New Caledonia is part of France, and in France, Polynesia, I did see football, which is the national sport of French Polynesia, although lava, which is like rowing or crew in the United States, very big culturally in French Polynesia. Check the French Polynesia page for that. As for now, as you can see, I'm the prettiest thing there ever can be, but it's hotter than a rat's ass. I gotta go inside in my room, catch some sneeze with some AC. We'll see you in the next video.